Ah, got it. Here we go. It's set to default. I don't know what. There we go. All right, we're good. All right. Oh, how about that? We fixed it. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, so hey, Matt called on. So it looks like, hey, I think this might be working. We're going to find out. All right. How about that? Is that working for everybody? Can you hear it? Yay. All right. Wow, man. What a morning. I didn't mean for that to happen. So, hey, let's move this. Somehow, the little deal on my microphone got switched off back to the default. So that causes problems sometimes. But let me position fine. Out of my way. All right, so you guys, let me know if everything sounds fine. I can lift up the audio a little bit here. Oh, let's do it maybe 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I guess the closer the better. So you guys are gonna have to let me know. Alvin, good to see you. Oh, Linda is on. All right, all right. Here we go. Sarah's on. Daniel. All right, cool. We got everything here. All right, so as usual, Dungeon Crate live on Tuesday. Woohoo! Coffee and contemplation. What do you guys have? Any mugs? Today I have. What do I have? I have a French dark roast, and of course on the Death Wish coffee. It's not Death Wish coffee in there. We'll pretend it is though. How about that? We got Frenchie. So Frenchie is with us this morning again. Once again, hi Frenchie. Bonjour. Okay, fine. Mm-hmm. So as usual, go ahead and like, share, do a little dance, whatever it takes. If you want to get your chance to win some prizes for today, you'll want to comment. But of course, we want to spread the good word about Dungeon Crate and everything else, and also about our fantastic community that we see every Tuesday. So go ahead and share that if you would like. Woohoo! Oh, just folders today. Oh. That's fine though too. Any coffee is good coffee, and as always, we have our we have a winner today. If you want to look over at the, I guess it would be that way, right there, and we're gonna reveal the winner. And of course, later we're gonna trivia call here. This is the number. You can write it down now because I'm gonna cover it up. But I just want to let you guys know that we're gonna be doing Trivial Initiative later today in the show. I got some cool prizes to give away for that, as well as the cool prizes that we have for the winner from last week, and cool prizes that we're going to have for a winner for this week. So, yeah, good to go. Karen, good morning to you. How are you? I am all out of the Hawaiian Kona. We've had some when we came back from the convention at Hawaii. That was pretty awesome and amazing. And of course, we had to bring back some Kona coffee and that stuff. You guys remember that, right? When I came back from there, I was like, you're like jacked up, ready to go, get everything. All right. Yes, we'll see. For those of you, you had a little test there. You can Oh, you got it right in your phone. Nice. Nice. All right. So it looks like I've got this set up. Everything should be going. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So thank you for sharing the live broadcast. Now, if you guys are watching this after the fact, no, don't forget, you can still qualify to win the prizes. You just need to comment, and once you do, there we go. This thing is annoying me sometimes. Once you do, we roll the dice on the giant dice tower over yonder. There it is. Right? Yes. And it just depends on how long we go. We take that many minutes. We roll it. Whoever gets a comment on that minute gets to win. Now, if you do, we did talk about this. If you do comment after the fact, when it's not live, it still counts. And I believe it still registers what number you called at. So that's always good. Do that. All right. Let me get back to here and see where everybody's at. Vincenzo, good to see you. Leonardo was on. Hello. Todd Austin, good to see you as well. Scrolling through. All right. It is an overcast day here in Omaha. Kind of dark. Looks like it's probably going to rain a little bit. We had a fun weekend at Comic-Con. I don't know if you guys got a chance to check out the live videos that I did. I kind of did another walk around. I just go to the conventions and I'll do some walk arounds and stuff. We'll have more live stuff at Gen Con, a little bit more formatted, you might say. But I think for this one, we just kind of want to walk around. I kind of like to give you guys a little walk of the floor if you can't make the conventions. And we talk to some vendors, see some stuff, and talk to some cosplayers and things like that. We had a pretty good amount of cosplayers this year. I didn't go to any of the costume contests or cosplay contests. Sorry, I costume. I don't cosplay, but ooh, allergies and mucus. But there are some pretty awesome ones there, and if you watch those videos, you'll see some of the talented, creative people that are coming to this. All right. Corey James White, good to see you. Yes, you do need to check it out when you can. All right. Karen, you're going to be at Gen Con. All right. That's great. Scott Ideen, good to see you. Karen, yes. So, yeah, definitely. Mini Stein's back. Oh, Linda's asking about Mini Steins. Well, that just depends because that company kind of pissed me off. So, it all depends on if I want to work with them again. Excuse me, phlegmy. But yes, I would like to get some more glassware back. That's one thing that I'm planning on doing with the online store, so that we can have, part of our lifestyle category that we have. Some of the stuff that we've had, I think 3 different types of shot glasses, coffee mug, pint glasses. We've had those. Still working on getting those. So getting all those in. Long story. And so, yes, Pete Del Toro, good to see you. But yes, Karen, we're going to be at Gen Con now, I hope. I got a few things planned, and I'll expand on that here in a bit. But first off, let's talk about Comic-Con. Yay! Comic-Con. All right. No, let me see here. Oh, actually, yes, and we will have Dungeoneers update. Yes, don't worry. I even have stuff to show you. I have stuff over there to show you that I have to bring over here. So yes, we're gonna have a Dungeoneers update today. In fact, a lot of updates are coming up, and by next week, I'll have a lot to share with you. Why? Well, I'll tell you that here in a second. First off, let's talk. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, stuff. Not stuff. Stuff. Definite updates showing progress. And everything. All the secrets. We're giving out all the secrets today. Oh, hey, so let's talk about Comic-Con. Went over there this weekend. I want to say thanks to everybody that I met. I met Trace was running Xander's Lost Orb. Thank you, Trace, in the game room there. Of course, you saw us play with they were hanging out. But Drago, we met you there as well in full costume. Pictures on the site, so go ahead, or pictures on our Facebook site. So go ahead and look at that. Really fun. We gave away a lot of Dungeon Crate swag, walked around, talked to a lot of vendors, saw a lot of really great costumes, and I think everybody had fun running Xander's Lost Orb. This was like, I think, the 4th time that Trace has won this, run it, which is pretty cool. I dig it. Everybody, and I think we're gonna check out the terrain. He must have some photos. Hopefully, we'll see. But of course, we used that same terrain in the game room for that. But yeah, Comic-Con was super fun. Had a great time. Liked talking to a lot of the vendors. We used to have some tables there before, but kind of stopped doing tables at the conventions for now. But we're kind of doing the same thing as what we do at, well, a little bit different. Gen Con's going to be a little bit more involved. Here it kind of went and just kind of tried to reach people. And it was funny. Funny story when I was there. I think you'll see this in like the last video. I was getting ready to leave and happened upon I was in the costume, so that was Friday, I believe. I was in like the barbarian costume, and I was wearing my gorget that I have for HEMA for fencing, longsword fencing. So I put that on because it just kind of covers up this part of the armor, which is kind of cool. And I saw this booth, and it had this artist on it. My intern was me, Sir Michael. He was with me, and we were walking around. Saw this artist, and his stuff was really great. In fact, we had to pick up some. Here's a piece of his right there. You can kind of see it. It's going to glare because I'm trying to frame them all up. Anyways. Oh, he did sign it. I see. I didn't even see that before. Oh, this one is actually his wife. Sorry. Is this Kayla's? This is Brent. I don't know. Anyways, I think this is Brent. So the cool thing was that this guy saw the Gorget, and he mentioned sword fighting, and I said, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I was going to go to the club here on Monday and check it out. I'm like, oh, well, I'm part of the club. And we got to talking about longsword fencing in HEMA. Let him know there was no meeting on Mondays. There was on Tuesdays, but he was leaving. So invited him over to the house to hear. So had this guy come over. He had all his gear with him, which is pretty amazing. He had, of course, all his fencing gear, his mask, and he had a bunch of these synthetic weapons, which are fantastic. Axes and sabers, messers, long swords. It was pretty cool. And then another one of our guys came over and brought some sharp swords. I had a sharp sword, so we went out and we cut a bunch of bottles, which was really fun. Fill up all these water bottles. We have these sharps and try and get a nice clean cut. It was really fun. So pretty good Comic-Con, I would say, at that point. Looks like he's also going to be at Gen Con, so we might be doing a little interview with him when we do. Hopefully I can do some Dungeon Crate podcasts there as well as a live and just get some interviews done with some different people if I can roll around and do that, as well as anybody that is there. So we're putting on a bunch of stuff as well. So more on that. So Comic-Con, again, thanks to Becky for letting us hang out in the game room. Let me drop off some stuff. There were some free modules there for everybody and some cards. So again, for everybody that came up and got a card and talked to me, that was much appreciated. Hope to go next year as well. Next time, I wonder if we should bring the giant dice tower. We should make this giant dice tower I'm thinking about and bring it to the conventions, which would be fun, which I'm hoping to do. I'll definitely bring this one if we have room where it will not get destroyed. We'll figure that out to Gen Con as well. So yeah, moving on to Gen Con. Very excited about it. I think I'm signed up for only like one gaming event because we're hoping to hold a bunch of games for us at kind of like casual rogue games. We're going to be doing it in I don't know, we might be able to do it in hotel rooms. Oh, that sounds weird. We might be able to do it in the lobby. So any place that will allow us to set up a table and have a few people killing some monsters, we're going to be doing that. And hopefully have the dice tower there so we'll have prizes. One thing I want to do is when I'm on the floor, I think we'll be doing, again, the live thing, but it'll be like a Where's Wayne. So you'll have to find me. And if you find me, I'll have a bunch of prizes. So, and Floyd's going too. So if you guys want to meet the killer of people, the killer of characters, Floyd will be there. You can talk to him about some of his modules, and we'll be spending way too much money and playing lots of games. And hopefully they'll have the foam sword battles, and hopefully should be there in time for that. I missed it last time. It did it the first time. All of us got hurt. All the adults got hurt. All the kids were fine, but we all injured ourselves for the rest of the con. Hopefully not this time. So we'll see. So if you are going to Gen Con, I want to know. David Barry, you are going. Yeah. Tiffany, going to Gen Con. Not going to Dragon Con because I'm spending all my money at Gen Con. So there you go. Yeah, that's probably... What else? All right. So that is one thing I want to make sure that we can hook up with anybody that is familiar with Dungeon Crate already at Gen Con. Let's get some games going. Let's get some prizes given out. Let's spread the word. This is going to be the thing. I've always gone to Gen Con just to have fun. I've gone there. I mean, the first time I went to Gen Con, I had so much fun, I started a business called Dungeon Crate. So that was really the genesis of that, which was pretty cool. And now I think we went back again. Had a lot of fun. I didn't really go to promote Dungeon Crate, so I just went there to have fun for myself because I loved the con. We did give out some stuff because I think by that time we had just launched. And now this year, I really want to go and connect with a lot of people that that are either members or that know about us or want to play games with us or do a meet and greet. I still want to find a location where we can have a little food and beverages for people, so that would be good as well. Hopefully we can hook up with the guys from Hello from the Magic Tavern. I know they're going to be there. I know that who else was going to be there as well we're going to talk to. Oh, maybe some surprise guests that are going to be there that I know may talk to us. That might be fun to do on a live or the podcast. That would be cool. Mm. Going to Dallas. Oh wow. You know what? I've never been to Texas. I don't believe so. That might be cool. I really wanted to. One of my ideas that I still have to. Well, I really don't have to talk Lori into it, but it's a matter of maybe we need more members. So, but to make a Dungeon Crate mobile. Oh yeah, a mobile gaming rig, where we can have like a mobile home or something that we can travel around to all the different conventions, set up, have a little store in there where you can buy supplies and whatnot. Be like a they probably get mad at us doing that in the parking lot, but just go to convention and hold and make it maybe a game room in there so we can have a little D&D going on. Get the grill going, have some smoked meats, have a Dungeon Crate mobile would be great. We just travel the country on an adventure, a true adventure, right? We hit up different towns, not even conventions, but like different towns. Get hosted there, and we'll do just do like a tour, a Dungeon Crate tour, so we can go and play some games all around the country. I think that would be pretty fun. I say that, and my wife's probably looking at me going, yeah, you hate driving, which I kind of do. Really don't like drive. I like flying a lot, but I'm less and less liking flying, so this is a positive thing. This may happen because I'm liking flying a little bit less because it just kind of sucks. I like getting there quickly, but if you're on an adventure, on a journey, I think that's different. Like if you're driving, like we're gonna drive 10 hours to Gen Con. That's just going to be boom. But we're going to be there for a couple of days, so that's going to be great. And then 10 hours back. So what would be, I mean, I think just, I did tours in bands. I've toured the East Coast. I've toured the West Coast. I've toured the North Coast. So it's kind of the same way, only it probably less stinky. And there's probably less equipment that we'll have to take. But, if you guys would be cool, I think that would be really fun. Tiffany, good to see you. So maybe that's something we can look into. I wonder if I can make that happen somehow. If we can get a rig that's big enough to have a table where we can have at least 3 players around, maybe pull. If it's nice, we can always have tables we can pull out and set up a little gaming area right out under the canopy outside of the mobile home. How great would that be? Dreams. Well, that could happen, and we could come visit you, but you might need to help us out just a little bit by sharing this live broadcast, and as well, just sharing Dungeon Crate. Just sharing Dungeon Crate would be great. All right. What? All right. So let me look back here. Okay, good to see everyone. Meg Elliott. Yeah, I think tabletop tailgate, right? That would be great. And especially now that I've met a lot of people from all over the country, I bet I could set up a tour real easy as far as coming to your town. We come there, we go hang out at a local game shop. We set up the mobile out in front of a local game shop, maybe in their parking lot. People can come out. They can sell all the items. We can sign people up and just play some games. How about that? So, there we go. There's a plan. I've said it. So, you guys are witnesses. Let's try and make this happen. I think it would be cool. Might have to happen next summer, but it could happen. See, right? RPG Therapy has a trailer bus that they take places to play in. See, that would be fantastic. That's what we got to do. Right? I think there should be more of that. Oh, I don't need more larva to work at. I made my larva. Oh, God. No more. Nope. I am the one that doesn't have to play late because I have kids. All my larvae are now full-sized adult minions. So, all 4. So, excellent. But grand larva, I have 1 grand larva, so that's good. I could probably, definitely. See, and how cool would that be? Take the grandkid. By that time, be a little bit older, take the grandkid out, go to see all sorts of amazing places in the U.S. and visit a lot of game stores. I think we can really get him get them rolling right into it. So, yes, we're gonna be at Gen Con. Definitely, we're gonna have that happen. So, what else is happening? I got a really fun week coming up and a great weekend going on. And you guys are asking about some updates when it comes down to stuff. So, the first update I want to let you know is, hey, we've got just about everything in. Working ahead. We are getting better at this. We are working ahead. Our team is really just nailing it. We're making a bunch, like I said, we're making a bunch of changes. We're streamlining, we're optimizing, we're maximizing, we're efficientizing. It's everything. We're doing all the tizings and things so that we give you the best product possible. And so on that, we are shipping. Hopefully, we're just waiting for our adventure, I believe, is the last thing to bring in, and we will give you your July. Yes, July crate is coming. And it's coming really soon. Oh, look at that. Somebody got a horn blower. Oh, right. So shipping is going to be coming most likely this week. So watch the Facebook site, watch the emails as well, and we're going to be letting you know when that's actually headed out. And then there'll be some more news after that. But so shipping is definitely happening. So this week, what's happening this week? All right, so I'm pretty excited about this. We're holding our first Dungeon Crate Summer Summit right here, right over there on the deck, right over there at the big long table. So what we're doing is I'm bringing in Matt from Dungeon Doodles. He's going to be joining me. We're flying him in from California. We've got Floyd coming in from Lincoln. And of course, Kevin's gonna be here. You'll get to see. We're hopefully gonna do a little live. We're gonna hopefully get some pictures done, and you may not see Matt's face. I'm just letting you know. But I'd love to. We're getting everybody together, including the entire round table is what we call it. And so we've got Chrissy and Jacob and Rob and Jackson, all those people that are helping us. Trace will be here. We're having our summit, which is basically the core. Like our core group that really puts this on every single month. So Kevin and Floyd doing the writing. Lori's going to be there. She's of course the founder and the editor. So we're going to get together, and having us all in one place, I think is going to be fantastic. One, just because it's going to be fun, but two, we've got a lot of plans that we want to just get it done by the end of the year. All these things that we've been talking about throughout the year, about all these projects, you can see have slowly started to pop up, and that's kind of where we're headed. There's a few things in order to get one plan made that we've got to tighten up and get some other things done first. So that's what we're hoping to do at this DC Summer Summit. So the first half of it is going to be, of course, a team meeting. We're going to be able to go over all sorts of exciting things that are happening, get our projects done, launched. By next Dungeon Crate Live, we should have a really fun update for you, and you'll probably hear a little bit over the weekend on it. In the afternoon, that's when we're going to open up the castle doors, and we're going to invite in the local Dungeoneers that are here. We're going to invite people that are subscribers and members that want to come over. You guys can come over, and we're going to hang out. Christopher, we're going to be smoking some meats on the deck and probably doing a little cutting, but we really want to talk about this is a good way that I found to, especially the people that are helping us out, just to get everybody together that isn't part of the main Dungeon Crate team, to get some feedback, some really like good feedback. Like, here's some items that we're planning on launching. Here's some products that we're doing. What is what do you like about it? What do you not like about it? What are some ideas? So it's a really good brainstorming session on that. Gonna do the same thing when I meet you guys at Gen Con. So hopefully we can have a round table of our own at the maybe over some cocktails or something, and then we can talk about things like that, and then put that to bed and play some games. So, right, Dungeon Crate Summer Summit 2018. I thought since we went to the subscription box summit, this would be a really good way to get everybody together, get everybody on the same page. Everybody's got jobs, everybody's got families. It's really busy. I'm the only one that does this full time. This is it. So, well, actually, I would say Matt probably does this 90%, and probably Dungeon Doodles 10. I don't know. He probably does. Dungeon Doodles is like him, so he does him full time. And so yes, we got him pretty buried right now with work. So thanks again to Matt for putting all this on. I've seen the cover to next month's, to August's adventure, and it is, damn, it's awesome. It's super awesome. You'll see some here soon, but man, super awesome. Mm-hmm. I hear you. Look at Matt barking. All right. So, doodles. He said doodles. Contemplation, people. Contemplation. Okay. Todd. Yeah, so pretty excited. We had Matt down at when we went to Portland last time. I brought Matt up there so that we could talk to the printer and have him go and visit our fulfillment center. And that's when we came up with a few different ideas that I'm pretty excited. They're going to be launching here soon as well. What time is it? Oh, 9:30. You know what we should do? We should, before I get into that, let's do this. Let's change it up. Let's not change it up. Let's just do this. Let's give away a prize. You guys want to give away a prize from last week? Yes. Oh my gosh, my allergies are still kicking up, and it's like overcast. All right. So you know what to do. You're gonna have to give me a drum roll. Let's do this. And I will release the Kraken, or just uncover the dead screen. Let's see here. The winner's card. Oh, here we go. Are you ready? Faye Corey. I believe. Congratulations. You nailed it. I think by 1 second. As far as the rolling of the giant dice tower for the time allotted. And your comment, whatever comment you made, hit that time. So congratulations to Faye. Good to see you on that. I don't even think she's on, so she may not even know this. But again, if you're watching this after the fact, Faye, go ahead and shoot me an email, wayne@dungeoncrate.com. That way I've got your information. Give me your mailing address. Even if you're a subscriber, remember, that's fine. Go ahead and just shoot me your address, and I will send you this fabulous prize that we had. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. So you want to see the prizes? Yeah, the first prize was this. From Fizzy Fair Apothecary. This is the giant D20 soap with I believe, a D20 in it. Forest of Adventure smell. Oh, yeah. And the other thing that was won was a couple of stickers, as well as these sweet magic markers. Magic markers. Oh. All right, there you go. Whoa. So, there you go. Congratulations to Faye. You won a prize. And that thing that I found, I'm going to throw that in there too. So, congratulations on that. You're jogging while typing. That's all right. All right, Meg. See you later. So there we go. We got our prizes there. And it looks like in probably another 15 minutes, we're going to open up phone lines and do some Trivial Initiative. I got some questions today. Kind of based on spells, I think. Might be one monster mold in there as well. But we'll see. We will see. Oh my gosh. All right. Time for some more coffee. Time for some more contemplation. Oh, let me do this here. Let me see. All right. Time to take allergy medicine so I can actually breathe. Oh, it's not a pleasant sight, so. But warts and all, right? You guys know who you're dealing with. Okay. All right. So you guys might be noticing, I just want to say that Joe is not here today because Joe has moved. That's right. He got a great job that he was really excited about, and he's in Arizona. So Joe will still be joining me when he comes back to Omaha, but he's also going to be joining me still on the D&D 5e podcast. And we're going to do that via Skype kind of thing or whatever program you decide to use. But yes, he's still going to be doing the podcast with me. So if you haven't listened to it yet, go check out d5epodcast.com. And you can hear us talk about all sorts of different things as far as 5th edition rules. But there's also a lot of interviews in there, too. I like to try and find people that are in the gaming industry, do some interviews with them, and also talk to different DMs, different gamers, different artists, that kind of thing. So check it out, d&d5epodcast.com. Now, Joe will be joining me. What he's really great at is say, okay, I want to talk about, say, armor class. What does it mean? What is it? How can you visualize different things when you miss, when you hit? What happens to your armor? All that good stuff. So we take a topic like that and we're going to dig right into it. Now, if you have a topic for a D&D 5e podcast, you can certainly email me. Go ahead and just email me at the normal Wayne@dungeoncrate.com, and we'll dig into it. If you would like to be a guest on the D&D 5e podcast, that would be all right too. Go ahead and send me an email at the same place. And that goes the same with the Dungeon Crate podcast. A new episode coming up this week of the Dungeon Crate podcast, once I actually record it and figure out what I'm going to say, and as well as a D&D 5e podcast, once I schedule it, record it, edit it, and publish it, and come up with a topic. But right after that, it's coming out. I guarantee it. So I wanted to tell you guys about, we wanted to get a Dungeoneers update. You guys ready for that? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. All right. Now, just to prove it. Okay. I'm not exactly sure why I have these headphones on because I'm just listening to myself, but now I can hear. Okay, Dungeoneers. Yes, we are moving forward with this. And again, we're trying to hit all this by Gen Con. That's why we're having the Summer Summit this weekend. This weekend on Sunday, we will be finalizing the Dungeoneers program. Coming together, we're getting all that. We'll have packets to give out. I've already got that. We've got art, in the works for the different buttons, the badges you're going to get for the different levels. Some people are going to actually get a few right off the bat. I just wanted to finish up we're going to talk about some of the quests because I want to make sure there's quests that you can do with the Dungeoneers. We've got a few that are already written down. We've got those taken care of. But then what I wanted to try and do is to maybe each month come up with a couple of new quests for you to do. And this could be a bunch of random stuff. Really don't know. I mean, everything from some of the quests that you might encounter as a Dungeoneer that you can use to build up your experience points is. Oh, let me turn this down. There we go. All right. So some of the things we built in. So like your friendly neighborhood game store encounter. And so that would be when you go and you visit your friendly neighborhood game store. You talk to the owner. You see if they put up a poster or flyers or put some cards out there. And then you can get experience points for that. And then even small stuff like a home dungeon club where you run one of our adventures in your normal home group or have a dungeon club where you invite other people. You have pre-generated characters and you just kind of invite people over for a one-off. So this will explain everything that you'll need to know about that. Also going to have some video up that I'm shooting to kind of give you a guideline on how to maximize being a Dungeoneer and maximize the experience points that you can get because, of course, you can turn those experience points in for some pretty sweet prizes. So, and also the experience points, I've pretty much formulated like right out of 5th edition. Those levels. So each level has a rank. You start as an apprentice, you go to an adventurer, explorer, ambassador, diplomat, captain, realm regent, realm warden, halcyon hero, and DC legend. It's top. That's the highest you can get, and that's lots of free stuff. So that's cool. We're going over all this stuff, so all of it will be finalized. Again, this is what I'm going to tell you here. Is this kind of stuff that I can share, but also. It's stuff that may change depending, or really expand. We'll put it that way. So we've got kind of our guidelines for what we would like to see. Again, because you're going to be representing Dungeon Crate. Of course, we have to kind of cover our asses and also make sure that it's a good fit. So, Dungeoneers Guild. Dungeoneer Handbook. See? It's all coming together. I want to put a lot in here so you get like a physical handbook, but you also get a PDF in the digital portion of it. We're working out, I think every Dungeoneer will be able to go in, sign up for the referral program. Now, all you guys can do this too. Every member of Dungeon Crate can sign up for the referral program. You sign into your account, and all you have to do is 3 people. You get like your own code, and this is something that Cratejoy ran through. So you get your own code. Now, if you give that code to 3 people and they sign up, you get a free crate. So it just I think it just automatically comes off your next renewal. So you just keep doing. You get 3 people a month, and you're getting a Dungeon Crate for free. So, but the thing is, for the Dungeoneers, you do the same thing, but you get experience points like on top of all the rewards you get for just the regular referral program. So if you can't be a Dungeoneer, you don't, or you're not really interested in being a Dungeoneer, but you still want to get some benefit from telling people about Dungeon Crate, well, that's one way you can do it. But again, so again, it's we'll let everybody know who we've got, and again, there's just a few qualifications to be a Dungeoneer. It's not like you guys are vying for any set positions. One, we don't want to have 10 Dungeoneers in one city, so we have to make sure that that's going to be a thing. We want to make sure that you're able to do the things that we would like to have done. So you do have to be able to, but I'm also working on some things for people that maybe don't like to get out, don't ever get out, aren't that kind of thing. Maybe a Dungeoneer status isn't necessarily something that you want to participate in. So I'm trying to make some things for those kinds of people that want to help but know they're not going to be going out and holding games and going to conventions and stuff. So, and again, that's why I even do this. This is why I try and make as much fun stuff as possible for everybody that wants to be involved in Dungeon Crate, so that you're just not, so that whatever lifestyle that you have, you can accommodate a little bit of stuff if you're a fan and you want to help out. So this is going, again, we're going to finalize everything this weekend. So excited about this. All right. Oh, I'm checking out all your stuff here. All right. So yeah, we're gonna have everything finalized on this, and I would really like it to where you can get some updated, or actually some new quests for the Dungeoneer. We're going to be talking about that. So you do get some stuff. You'll get a physical packet. I've got a few things that I'm putting together for the physical packet, and it'll include the handbook that you'll need. And then, like I said, I'll be doing some video stuff. Now that'll be available on the Dungeoneers tab, which will be a password thing. So you just get in there and you can see where everybody's at, what everybody's rank is, where they're located, in case you want to go and do an event at somebody else's city. You're traveling to another kingdom and you say, hey, let's get together and run some games. You can also do that. That'd be awesome. So we're gonna have your own tab for that. So I'm pretty excited about this. So yes, it is coming along. So again, slowly but surely, all these ideas that I put in place, because I just vomit them all out all the time and get everybody all excited, and then we just have to actually do the work to get those launched. Super excited that a lot of things are being launched here in a relatively short amount of time now. So we've spent a lot of time coming up with all these ideas, developing them, throwing them against the wall, seeing what sticks, what doesn't stick, what's going to work, what's feasible, what's not. So, that's kind of where that's going. And you guys are seeing what's happening with some of the ideas that we've all come up with. And they're starting to happen now, which is great. Yeah, fantastic. All right. So, so once again, let me see here. We got about 2 more minutes. I'm going to open up phone lines. So if you guys are wanting to take a break from work, sneak off into the bathroom, and try and get in on today's Trivial Initiative, now would be the good time to kind of figure that out. Yeah, it would be. Boy, it really would be. Oh, it needs to be warmer. I need a coffee warmer there. All right, let me see if I can set this up. Did everybody have games this weekend? You guys have games? We had a game last night. Actually, it was. I've had to cancel. Actually, our physical game is canceled like 4 times. Hopefully, we'll get together. But Kevin Coffey is our DM for Barovia, and we're running through Barovia. So, oh, did I do the wrong? There we go. So we got to play some Roll20 last night. Oh yeah, I have to say that was super fun. Killed some specters and some other ghosts and shades and all that kind of stuff. I don't like any of it. I hate being in Barovia. It's a terrible place. Nobody has any like super awesome treasures. And if you do have treasure, we're still stuck in Barovia. So, oh well. We're doing that. We're going through that. Super fun. All right. You played Sunday. Oh yeah, see? You played Strahd last night as well. Sarah, rock on. In that particular, and we did Twitch that, and you'll see that sometimes. And we don't host it, so it kind of gets guests hosted. And Kevin, if you're on, you can remind me of who that is. I mean, John Bunger has his own podcast as well. So I believe his Twitch channel was hosting it, and we were running through that. It goes kind of late, so it's like 9 to 11 or something like that. It's not too bad. No, we played later than that though. And my character is, what is my character? Is a halfling, thief, rogue of some sort. Yeah. All right, we're set up here. I gotta take this off. 1 second. We're gonna open the things up. Boom. There. I think that should work. Ooh, looking. All right. How do I do this? Boop. Nope. Boom. All right, that's it. Trivial Initiative lines are open, hopefully. Can I hear it? I got it plugged in. So yes, you can call 317-662-4253. And you answer 2 out of 3 questions right, and you win fabulous prizes. Speaking of prizes, while we're waiting, here we go. So today's winner for just commenting, we have got a Dungeon Dwellers Venereal Greyleaf miniature from Reaper. That's a metal one from their Dungeon Dwellers. Of course, we've got the Bath Bomb, the D20 in it, and a mystery bag. Who knows what's in this? I don't know what it sounds. It might sound like Twinkies. It could be Twinkies. Oh, looks like we have our first caller. Hello.
Hey, it's Des again.
Hey, excellent. Good to see you. Good to hear you. You giving it another try. I like to see this. This is good initiative.
Giving it another try. I want to win. I want to win, actually.
Determined to win. Excellent. Well, I think you have a very good chance today. So let's
good.
I have faith in you. Let's test out our. In fact, let's just do this. Can we hear this? Woo!
Yes, I can hear it. Yeah.
Guys, was that too loud? Was that just loud enough? Because that is what we're doing now. In case we have to test this, just make sure. Now that is a sound we don't want to hear. So, okay, so let's get started. This is Des, right? Des?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, here we go. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so this one is more of a magic-oriented question. So if you play any magic users of any sort, you might be good with this. What spell can cause a magic missile to miss or have no effect on the intended victim? Rules as written. Is it A, shield, B, invisibility, or C, protection from energy?
It is shield.
You picked A, shield. Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Go. Yes, it is. Good job. All right. All you need is one more to win this fabulous prize.
Ooh.
Okay, so again, this is another magic-oriented question. Oh, no, wait. This is kind of a magic monster-oriented question. We're kind of combining the two. We start with magic, end with monsters. So the next question, what types of damage disable troll regeneration? Is it A, dispel magic, B, acid or fire, or C, cold? And that will disable the troll regeneration.
Troll regeneration.
Take your time.
I'm going to go with acid or fire.
Acid or fire. Okay. Nice work. Yes. All right. Congratulations. You have won 2 out of 3. You want to go for the third one anyway? Even though you already win?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So this one is more of a monster-oriented question. What is the strongest type of giant? Is it A, storm giant, B, fire giant, or C, stone giant?
Ooh.
Storm, fire, or stone? Maybe the beefiest, strongest giant, I suppose.
Stone?
Let's see.
See, stone giant?
C, stone giant.
Ah.
Ooh, wow. I'm glad that was the third question because you are a winner today on Trivial Initiative. Thanks, Des. Excellent.
Woohoo.
You win, of course. What did you win today? What do I have for Trivial Initiative prize today? That wasn't that. That wasn't this. Oh. Ooh, you want to know what you win? You want to know what you win?
Yes, please.
You win a set of 10 invisibility tokens. They're the actual silhouettes, different character classes. Completely clear acrylic with bases, and then also this really sweet inspiration token, oversized inspiration token from Advanced Deployment. So, yes, there we go. So you can
Awesome.
fun invisible. So anybody that turns invisible, you can probably have a little.
I'm definitely going to need those for my Wednesday games.
Ooh, all right. Well, I'll make sure that I get that into the post today and send the postal gremlins, or not the gremlins, postal goblins out your way, so that you can have them as soon as possible. Yes, but again, thanks for joining me on Trivial Initiative. Oh, I'm tongue tied already. It must be getting close to 11. Everybody, give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
You are welcome, and we'll see you next time. Boop, boop.
Bye.
All right, so that was it. All right, Des did a great job on that. Got 2 out of 3 right. Won our fabulous prize package. All right. We're going to do that one. And this was today's winner. Comment prize for this week and Trivial Initiative prize. All right. Yes, thanks. There we go. See, lots of. Good job. Yes, super inspiration. All right. Nice. Nick looks like he had a panel that went well. We got some videos up there. If you guys, I think you posted some stuff in the Adventurers Guild. So cool. We'll go ahead and check those out. Find out what he has done at some different panels, conventions, that kind of thing. Different things you can talk about as well. Who else? I'm just looking over now to see who had some games. Haunted Mansion. Yes, yes. All right, so Corey James White. Yes, almost every Saturday we rotate between 3 games and DMs. And that's interesting. Do any of you guys do that at all? We're currently doing that at my Rainwood. I call it my Rainwood group. I was DMing for quite a while. We were running through things. But when it came down to getting like Xander's, when we were doing our series, Xander's Lost Orb series, I went ahead and ran Xander's and now handed over the DM duties. Alan Hammock, who I've had on the D&D 5e podcast, he wrote Ghost Tower of Inverness. And I talked to him about that. And one of the things he mentioned was that because it is kind of daunting, and not really daunting, but as a DM, you kind of want to play as well. So what they do is they rotate it. So they'll do one module, and they'll turn it over to the next guy, and they'll do that module, and they'll turn over the next player, and they'll become the DM and do that. So started to do that, and I'm pretty excited. I really want to do another game if we can ever get that scheduled. So yes, do you guys, anybody else do that, rotating DMs at all? And how does that work? And when you run your character, do you have a character? Do you let somebody else run it, or do you run yours as an NPC? Run it differently? So those are the kind of things I want to find out from you guys. Yes. Hey, well, thank you, Nick. Threw out some good DCPR. Awesome. All right. Meow, meow. All right. So, okay, well, it looks like we're about on the time zone here. It's about all I had to say today. It's about all I got. There's so much more that we're going to have on next Tuesday. So I urge you, please, if you can, join me next Tuesday for Dungeon Crate Live. Am I going to actually... Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me double check and make sure we got some... Wait a minute. It might be just me. I might even have a guest in here. Maybe. No promises. Yeah, we will see. We'll see about that. So, yes, make sure you join me next Tuesday. Dungeon Crate Live. Going to have some fun updates for you over the weekend. Going to be posting some more live videos. Hopefully we can do some games. Hopefully we can just you can see some people over here for the DC Summer Summit. And, but yeah. And again, if you're watching this, anytime you comment, that's a good thing. So give it a comment, give it a like, give it a share. If you guys haven't yet, you know what's really fun? Leaving reviews. Oh yeah, totally. You guys got to go read Doug DeMarco's review on Dungeon Crate. That's on our Facebook page. But if you would like, you can leave a review on our Facebook page. You can leave a review on our Crate Joy page, which would be fantastic. And that really helps us out. We really are trying to get our reviews out there to try and help people make an informed decision on Dungeon Crate. They've got a lot of places they can spend their money, but we want to let them know. And the best, I mean, I can tell you all day, it's an awesome place to spend your money, but we want you to. We want qualified people that are happy with the product, that might be able to answer some questions for people before they even ask. So leaving a review isn't just to stroke us, but it is also to help, like I said, help grandma buy a quality gift for a grandchild that would really like gaming. So leave an honest review, go on there, or not, or get creative with your reviews, which I am now finding really, really hilarious. This is great. So, yes, do that. That would be awesome. Share and like if you know people. I really, by the end of the month, would love to get over 13, close to 14,000 likes on our Facebook page. If you haven't yet, go ahead and share this. Say, hey, people, check this out. Give it a like. That's all we're asking. And just try, again, because Facebook kind of tamps down some of our market efforts. So I'm just asking for a little help on this. You can share the page and get some likes on there. We'll get a little bit more exposure on here. And of course, more people to join us for Dungeon Crate Live. And again, you can join us Dungeon Crate Live every Tuesday, 10 a.m. You'll see me. You'll see some coffee. We'll talk about stuff. We'll play some games. We'll give away some prizes. It's always a good time. I am so happy you guys join me every Tuesday. Thank you so much for keeping me company on a Tuesday morning. I got to go to work. I actually got to get some stuff done today. And so I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. Hope you have an awesome weekend. And again, I want to thank Faye Corey for being a winner from last week. Des, awesome job. And, also apologies from last week. I misspelled Jarvis Shonda's last name, and that was on here, and it's still on there. So there you go. There's me. Sorry. So, Jarvis, well, I apologize for getting your name wrong on that. I should, by this time, be able to spell it right. I mean, come on, right? Oh, all right. So again, thanks for joining Dungeon Crate Live. Hopefully it won't shut us off. We do too much of this. Oh, that's because we're streaming on all these different platforms. That's why. So I'm gonna give you the final song really quickly. Won't let it last because they will just shut it down. Shut it down. All right. Yes, keep commenting. I'm going to read these. I'm going to comment on your comments. So feel free to, after this live thing, keep commenting on here. I want to see what kind of games you have. If you have any, again, join the Adventurers Guild on our Facebook. It's one of our Facebook groups. But otherwise, I will see you next week on Dungeon Crate Live. Yay! Thank you for joining me. Let's kick this. Let's end this off with a local Omaha band. You guys should all check out one of my favorite bands to ever be bred, crossbred, and inbred out of Omaha. These guys are actually out of Council Bluffs, Iowa. So, most band, super awesome metal band from Omaha called Blood Cow. See you next week.